You might be walking into this mistake every single day, and you don't even realize it. It's not smoking. It's not junk food. It's something far more common and far more dangerous, especially after the age of 60. As a heart surgeon, I've seen hundreds of seniors whose hearts were quietly wearing out. Not from illness, but from one simple habit. A habit that feels harmless until it's not. In this video, we'll reveal 10 everyday habits that could be damaging your heart from the inside out, and what you can do instead starting today. Protect your heart health and help you live stronger for longer. Wellness Day 365 is here to help you live well lifelong and stay independent. If you care about your heart, comment below and subscribe for weekly Wellness Day tips. Your heart will thank you. Most people think of clogged arteries or high cholesterol when they think of heart disease. But one of the most dangerous threats to your heart after 60 sitting still. You may feel like resting more is natural as you get older, but staying inactive is like starving your heart of oxygen. I've seen it firsthand, patients in their 60s and 70s who look fine, but come in with fatigue or shortness of breath. Their hearts are already in trouble, and they didn't even know. Here's what's happening inside your body. When you stop walking regularly, your circulation slows down. Blood begins to pool in the lower body. That gives cholesterol and fat the perfect opportunity to stick to your artery walls. Over time, arteries harden and narrow. The heart has to pump harder, like an engine going uphill nonstop. It gets tired. It weakens. A landmark study published in Circulation tracked 4207 seniors for years. Result: walking just 30 minutes a day cut heart attack risk by nearly 50%. No pills, no surgery, just your own 2 feet. What's more, walking boosts oxygen to your brain, stabilizes your blood pressure, lifts your mood, and keeps your joints flexible. It's free, it's simple, and it works. The danger. Most seniors wait until symptoms show up, chest pain, dizziness, or exhaustion before doing anything. But by then, it might be too late. Heart disease builds silently. So must your prevention. How to start: walk 10 minutes after breakfast, and again in the afternoon. Take the stairs once a day. Walk while talking on the phone. Visit the mailbox on foot. Every step you take sends one clear message to your heart: I still care about you. And trust me, your heart listens. You might think your breakfast is comforting, something warm, filling, maybe even nostalgic. But for your heart, it could be a dangerous shock, especially after age 60. Here's why. When you wake up in the morning, your body is in a sensitive state. Your blood is slightly thicker. Your blood vessels are tighter, and your heart hasn't fully adjusted from rest to activity. That's why more strokes and heart attacks occur in the early morning than any other time of day. Now imagine this. You wake up, drink creamy coffee, eat bacon or sausage toast with butter or sugary cereal. It sounds like a classic American breakfast, but it's a metabolic disaster. Greasy meats, trans fats, and high sugar intake spike inflammation, raise blood pressure, and force your heart to pump harder through already narrowed arteries. This is especially dangerous for seniors dealing with clogged arteries, heartbeat irregularities, or high blood pressure. In fact, a study from the American Journal of Cardiology found a direct connection between high-fat breakfasts and increased risk of cardiovascular events, particularly in adults over 60. Your heart is already vulnerable in the morning. Starting the day with fried or sugary foods is like pouring gasoline on a fire. What should you eat instead? Your goal is to support circulation, reduce inflammation, and fuel your body with steady, heart-friendly energy. Here are heart-smart breakfast options. Oatmeal with berries for fiber and antioxidants. Whole grain toast with mashed avocado for healthy fats. Boiled eggs with a handful of walnuts for protein and omega-3s. banana, and warm lemon water to support digestion and hydration. These choices nourish your cardiovascular system, promote blood flow, and help keep your arteries clear without putting unnecessary stress on your heart. If you've been eating the same breakfast for decades, changing it may feel strange. But your heart has changed too, and it needs you to adapt. The key starts small. Swap one item, replace bacon with eggs, trade sugary cereal for oatmeal. Even one better decision can reduce your stroke risk, protect your blood vessels, and give your heart the smooth start it deserves. Remember, what you eat in the first hour of your day sets the tone for your heart's entire day. If you're over 60, your heart faces enough challenges already. But there are 3 common habits often overlooked that silently increase your stroke risk, raise your blood pressure, and wear your heart down faster than you think. Salt, alcohol, and skipping medications. Let's start with salt. Most seniors know to watch their sodium, but salt hides in more places than you realize. Canned soups, sliced bread, frozen meals, sauces, even so-called healthy snacks. You don't have to taste it, it's still there. And your body, especially after 60, just can't handle it the way it used to. Too much salt makes your body hold on to water. That extra fluid increases blood volume, which raises pressure in your arteries. Over time, that pressure stretches and scars your blood vessels, leading to chronic high blood pressure, kidney strain, and eventually heart failure. A major study in the New England Journal of Medicine found that reducing salt intake, even by a modest amount, could prevent millions of deaths from heart disease and stroke each year. And for older adults, the risk is higher. The kidneys become less efficient, so even small amounts of extra sodium can cause serious cardiovascular damage. What to do? Read food labels and stay under 1,500 milligrams sodium per day. Choose fresh over processed. Flavor with herbs, garlic, lemon, not salt. Now let's talk about alcohol. You may have heard that a little wine is good for the heart, but after 60, even small amounts can become dangerous. Your liver slows down, your heart becomes more sensitive, and your medications may not mix well with alcohol. A large study in The Lancet involving over 600,000 people found that drinking more than 1 drink a day significantly increased the risk of heart failure, stroke, and irregular heartbeat, especially in older adults. As a heart doctor, I've seen seniors with stubborn blood pressure issues, palpitations, or signs of heart failure, and a common link is just 1 glass a night. Alcohol can also interfere with cholesterol meds, blood pressure meds, and diabetes drugs, while disrupting sleep and raising stress hormones. If quitting feels too hard, start with limits. No more than 1 drink a day. Not every day. Give your heart time to recover. Avoid alcohol when on medications or feeling fatigued. The last threat is one of the most dangerous and most common: skipping your medications. Many seniors feel fine and stop taking their pills, especially blood pressure medication. But here's the problem. High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason. You don't feel it rising. There are no alarms. But inside, it's damaging your arteries, enlarging your heart, and increasing your risk of stroke, kidney failure, and sudden cardiac events. One study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that seniors who missed just a few days of blood pressure meds were significantly more likely to be hospitalized or suffer serious heart events. Here's how to stay consistent. Use a pill organizer. Set daily phone reminders. Link pill time to a habit, e.g., brushing teeth or making tea. Keep extra pills in your bag for travel or emergencies. These 3 habits, salt, alcohol, and skipping meds, don't always feel dramatic, but they quietly erode your heart's strength day by day. They don't cause instant chest pain. They don't look scary. But over time, They break down the very system that keeps you alive. And the good news, every one of them can be reversed with small daily choices. Choices that give your heart less pressure to fight fewer toxins to filter, and the support it needs to keep going strong into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. You might eat, right, take your medications, and even get some exercise. But if you're holding in stress, sleeping poorly, or ignoring your snoring, your heart is still at risk. Let's start with something that doesn't show up on your lab tests: your emotions. Many seniors say, "I've been through worse," or "I don't want to bother anyone with my problems." But bottling up emotions like anger, sadness, or fear isn't strength, it's slow cardiovascular damage. When you suppress stress, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These chemicals tighten your blood vessels, raise your blood pressure, and make your heart work harder, even when you're sitting still. Over time, this creates a chronic strain on your cardiovascular system that increases your risk of heart attack, stroke, and heart failure. A study from the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that seniors who suppress their emotions have a significantly higher risk of cardiac events, even if they follow every other health rule. What helps? Talking to someone you trust, writing in a journal, deep breathing, or meditation for just 10 minutes a day, joining a senior support group, or simply spending time outdoors. Every time you release a heavy thought, your blood flows more freely, your heart rate slows, and your nervous system starts to heal. Now let's talk about sleep, especially snoring. Snoring may seem like a harmless annoyance, but loud chronic snoring is often a sign of sleep apnea, a condition where you stop breathing for short periods during sleep. Each time your breathing stops, oxygen drops, blood pressure spikes, and your heart enters a stress response. This doesn't just disturb your sleep, it damages your heart every single night. A study from JAMA Journal of the American Medical Association found that untreated sleep apnea doubles the risk of heart failure and increases sudden cardiac death, especially in men over 60. The worst part, most people don't know they have it. They just feel tired during the day, get headaches in the morning, or forget things more often, and they blame it on aging. What to do? Ask a loved one if you snore, gasp, or stop breathing in your sleep. Request a sleep study. It's painless and often covered by insurance. Treatments like CPAP machines or even changing your sleep position can make a massive difference. Your emotional and sleep health may be invisible, but the impact on your heart is very real. Every repressed feeling, every restless night, and every loud snore builds up over time. The solution isn't complicated. It starts with awareness. Your heart needs more than medicine. It needs peace, rest, and a break from pressure it was never meant to carry. Some heart dangers are obvious, like chest pain or stroke. But the deadliest ones are subtle. They happen in the background, day by day. And for seniors, 3 habits top the list: fried food, smoking, and skipping blood pressure medication. Let's start with fried food. Those crispy snacks like fried chicken, French fries, or chips are packed with trans fats, salt, and inflammatory oils. They raise bad cholesterol, LDL, inflame artery walls, and make your blood thicker, forcing your heart to work harder with every beat. A major study found that seniors who eat fried food 4 times a week have a 37% higher risk of heart failure. Even 1 serving a day adds up. Healthier swaps: bake or grill instead of fry. Use an air fryer. Prepare meals at home ahead of time. Now let's talk about smoke. Even if you don't smoke, secondhand smoke still harms your heart. Each puff introduces thousands of chemicals that scar your arteries and trigger plaque buildup. Just 1 cigarette a day raises your risk of heart disease, and living with a smoker increases your heart attack risk by 25%, even if you've never smoked. What helps? Make your home and car smoke-free. Ask loved ones to smoke outside. If you smoke, seek support. Quitting improves circulation in weeks, finally stopping your meds because you feel fine. This is the most dangerous habit I see in seniors. Blood pressure meds aren't for when you feel sick. They're for protection, even when you feel good. Skipping pills allows silent damage to continue artery, hardening heart strain and higher stroke risk. A study found that missing blood pressure meds for just a few days increased hospitalization risk significantly. Stay on track, use a pill organizer, set phone alarms, keep extra doses with you. These habits may seem harmless, but they quietly exhaust your heart. One fried snack, one missed pill, one room full of smoke, each adds stress your heart doesn't need. You've come this far. Now, it's time to give your heart the support it's given you all your life.